Hey everyone. If you haven't already, please go check out my last post on Instagram. I saw this wall downtown a few days ago, and I thought I could take my small but loyal following that I have and try to push this cause. So if you could do that for starters, that'd be great. So please and thank you. Today I thought I'd do something kind of cool. In spirit of my 2000th post on Instagram, I thought I'd take a walk down memory lane, scroll all the way to the bottom to post number 1. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift over here and put my phone right up there. Okay, so here we go. Instagram, scroll all the way to the bottom. All right, first 9. So as a precursor, I haven't looked at these, I haven't scrolled down, I haven't looked into them. So me seeing these again now is the first time in probably years. So we might as well start with number 1. Oh gosh. So this is where I got my start, everyone. Was right here in my freshman residence hall taking a selfie on my iPad. Gosh, I look strange without facial hair. Yeah, we're not doing that again. This is totally different than anything I really post on my profiles now, and I think if anybody that follows me knows that offhand. But this is kind of cool to show you because I didn't have a nice camera to begin with. I used the tools that I had available to me, and yeah, and maybe it left a blurry, low resolution picture of my face, but this is what I had and this is what I used. Moving on. Number 2, Steve-O. This is one of the first events I shot on campus for the newspaper while I was working there. If you're wondering what is on Steve-O's face, all of that red stuff, that is blood. He did a stunt where he cut his tongue with a broken light bulb. It was a bar trick. I don't know who's doing that at a bar. Next. This is my friend Lexi. She was the photo editor of The Rocket the year before I was. And I'm gonna kind of skip over things that are The Rocket because The Rocket was such a big part of my life and I think it warrants its own video in its entirety. More Rocket, that's my friend Maddie. I think I was trying to have her stand on my shoulder. I don't know. All right, well PJ's gonna hate me for this one. This is one of those nights in college that I will never forget. Not because we did something nuts or crazy, it was just a silly idea that we had and we ran with it, and this is what we came up with. We went to Sheetz to buy a whole thing of Neapolitan ice cream and see if we could eat the entire thing. As you can see, PJ ate the whole thing and was in a ice cream coma. Don't hate me, PJ. I'm sorry. Oh, this is my cat, Coco. She passed away 9 or so months ago. Loved her to death. She was a Persian. Wonderful, wonderful cat. She's chasing mice in kitty heaven now. R.I.P. Christmas lights. This is kind of cool that this is down here. I wanted to do this to kind of talk about growth and show how far I've come on this platform specifically and as a creator. And this is kind of cool that this is so low down there. I didn't think I had anything that was kind of what I would consider creative down this low. But this is kind of fun that this is here and I can show this off. You can tell that there's a harsh depth of field, trying to showcase detail, maybe that like one light right there in the middle. Obviously it's blurry because of Instagram compression, but it's kind of cool that this was this far down. I didn't think that was. Maddie and Lexi again, and Maddie and Lexi again. I spent a lot of time in The Rocket and on, I think that was iPhoto? I'm not sure. Well, that's my first 9, guys, and I think if you know me or if you follow me currently on Instagram, my content looks nothing like this anymore. When I started Instagram, it looks like it was a platform for me to be able to share just what I was doing. But I think now I put so much more effort into showing what I'm doing. I bring my camera with me, and yeah, I may have more tools now to be able to shoot a video like this or create content in other ways. So I was using the resources that I had available to me, but I didn't put any effort into it. I wasn't trying to put myself out there creatively. I was just doing. I was just putting my content up. There was nothing really special about it. So if we roll all the way to the top now, Go all the way back up. You can see my current 9 and what I'm doing right now. I mean, you can look at colors, you can look at composition, you can look at the detail that I put into it. The tools that I have now to be able to take photos like this, like a drone. Well, I didn't have that while I was a freshman, but I do now, and it's something that I utilize to be able to create my content and push it out to the rest of you. Time and effort. I had to go out and take this picture. I stood in the cold, I set up a tripod, I learned how to use my camera to do long exposures to get the pictures of the fireworks and the people and the lights the way I wanted to. I'm putting the effort in, and I think that's the biggest showing of growth that I have from this top 9 to my bottom 9 and my first ones, is I was just taking pictures to take pictures and throwing them up there. Now I have a plan. I think methodically, what can I do? Is there a caption? My captions aren't the best. They never are, and they never probably will be. I'm not a writer, but it's better than what it was. I'm no giant on this platform. I don't even have 2,000 followers, but what I believe the important thing to me is that I love what I do. I love to create and I love to share. And I believe that's what this platform does so well, is gives me the ability to share what I do. Likes are amazing. I mean, I just broke 500 on a picture the other day and that felt awesome. But those aren't everything. I post simply because I want to, and I will always be that way over, will this get enough likes? Will this be seen by enough people? I'm gonna post it because I think it's great. It was kind of cool to see where I started and where I am now, and kind of the direction that I feel like I'm traveling on this platform. It's very cool, and I'm excited to see what comes next. Well, I would love to challenge some of my friends to do this as well. So if you think this is something that you would want to do as well, get a hold of me. I would love to work on this project with you and kind of film people's reactions and maybe talk about their growth on this platform and where they feel like they're going. But if you want to do this, I highly encourage, don't look down there. Don't scroll to the bottom after you're done watching this because you want to see what your first 9 was. Let's save it. Let's look at these things together so you can kind of record it and have your most genuine reaction like I did. I'd love to work with you guys on this, so if you're interested, reach out to me. Well, thank you all for watching this. This was my first attempt at like getting onto YouTube. I hope this is something I can continue to keep doing. I have a lot of fun doing stuff like this. So I really don't have a sign off for this. I tried to think of one, but I couldn't come up with anything. So if anybody wants to help me think of one, that'd be great. So until then, see you later.